you have to learn from what you have or what you had into your life. You have to learn from that. There's going to be good, there's going to be bad relationships in everybody's life. You have to learn what it is that you really, really need in your life. Not what you want, but what you need. What you want might be your worst nightmare. But what you need might be the person that you never thought that you would be attracted to. So, Ms. TJ, I'll let you take it from there.
Thank you, RC. Wise words from RC. Page 14 of Spirit of the Hawk Mental Flight reads, learning. Sorry, I get excited when something is on point. Learning to accept what is and walking in that is the key to living a less emotionally stressful life. Mental and emotional struggles exist when we walk through life not accepting the reality of our what is. Let me say that one again. Learning to accept what is and walking in that is the key to living a less emotionally straining life. And see, I have struggling here, but I'm saying straining, stressing, stressful life, all of the S's. Mental and emotional struggles exist when we walk through life not accepting the reality of our what is, which basically means you're trying to make what ain't your is, but you can't make what ain't and is because it is what it is. It can't be nothing but. That was page 14 of Spirit of the Hawk Mental Flight. Last but not leastly, we move on over to Trisha's Treasures, Gems of Inspiration. Page 14 reads, I'm still the girl next door. I'm just having an identity crisis. That was one of my first T-shirt slogans. I'm still the girl next door. I'm just having an identity crisis. And seeing that I claim 3 minds, 3 personalities, that's always going to be the case, me having an identity crisis. But a lot of times people remember you from way back when, and you're not the same person you were back then. And that's a good thing, you know, especially if you were, you know, kind of questionable back then. But they're trying to remember you for who you were back then. But hopefully in 2014 you've progressed. You know, they see a sliver of who you were, but an improvement. So still be the girl next door, but have an identity crisis. Meaning if the girl next door wasn't so good, upgrade yourself. Only you can do that.
Yep, individual effort, individual change, individually learning from life lessons.
Those were some good pages.
Yes,
Very
they were.
good.
Yes, they were. That shows you the connection continues.
Exactly, especially since they touched on conversations that were spoken out into the universe.
Mhm. Yep, that shows
Marvelous.
you the connection still continues. And
Why
the
wouldn't
connection the connection is not fading. The connection is still tight, so it's all good. It's a great thing. That's how I know that we is going to take this, what we're doing, to another level. Might have to wait on it. I hope not too long, but that lets me know that it's moving in a direction that it was designed to go into. Because out of these 88 shows that we have done,
88, good Lord.
man, out of the 88 shows that we have done, the connection has been there every single show. It has been there every single show. And it ain't fell off. So that lets me know that we are on the right path and that it's going to move in a direction that we hope it's going to move into. It's going to get there. Like I said, I have to wait. I hope not too long, but it's going to get there. And I do feel that, within my soul it's going to get there. I surely do. So with that being said, have you all did your water challenge today? Have you did your water challenge? I'm going to give you a second to think about it.
I don't need a second.
That's long enough.
I woke up drinking water.
Enough.
I woke up thirsty. I sure did.
There you go. There you go. Folks, I mean, we can't explain it to you even more. Water is very, very important. And, some of us, we like to spend money on bottled water, but you got water at home coming out your sink. You can boil the water. The water, when you boil it, is probably cleaner than the water that's coming out your sink as you get finished boiling it, to be honest with you. It's probably even cleaner.
It better be.
Yeah, when you boil it, you're boiling all of the properties out that they don't get out when they treat the water before it gets to your sink.
Right.
So water is cleaner when you boil it. Now you can use the. Now so here's something else to consider also. For those of us that use those water filters on our sinks, the water filters do a pretty good job. They do a pretty good job. It still wouldn't hurt to boil the water after you run it through that filter. It wouldn't hurt. Because they tell you, no matter if you go buy an expensive water filter to put on your sink, your faucet, what do it say on the package? It says kills up to 99.9% of germs or whatever is in the water. Okay? Think about this. When they rate that 99.9%, is they rating it out of 100 or is that 99.9% out of 1,000 or is it out of 1,000,000? You have to read between the lines. Because if it's rated, prime example, if it's rated out of the millions, that's still a lot of junk in that water. Think about it. They don't give you the end percentage. They give you 99.9%. Is it done in the hundreds? Is it done in the thousands, the millions? They don't give you that. Something to think about. Something for thought. So keep that in mind. It wouldn't hurt to boil that water. If you got a water filtration system on your sink, your faucet, it wouldn't hurt to boil that water. It wouldn't hurt. What can you lose? Nothing. But greater tasting water? And you're not going to the store buying the cases of water. That can get expensive. It can get expensive. So keep that in mind. Boil the water. It's beneficial for us. Water is very beneficial. Water is so beneficial. Water can keep you from having strokes and heart attacks. And we ain't talking about nothing else. We ain't talking about the health benefits that we talk about on a nightly basis. We're not talking about the kale, the spinach, beets, garlic, honey, lemon, broccoli, parsley, on and on and on. We're not talking about that stuff. We're talking about plain old H2 water. It's very beneficial. Keep you from having strokes, keep you from having heart attacks. You drink water at a certain time of day, maximizes the effectiveness it has on your body. You drink water as soon as you get up out of bed. And according to the newer research they've done, if you drink water as soon as your feet touch the floor, it's more beneficial than you waiting until after you go through your morning ritual, you wash up, take a shower, or whatever the case is, and all that stuff. They recommend that soon as your feet hit the floor, you should be going to get water, because water maximizes the effectiveness on your organs. It makes your organs work at its efficiency when you drink it as soon as you get up. And if you drink water before taking a shower, an hour before you take a shower, it'll lower your blood pressure. We're talking about water. We're not talking about spinach, squash, figs, cinnamon, ginger. We're talking about water. You drink water before you go to bed. Can keep you from having strokes and heart attacks. We're not talking about the other stuff. We're talking about water. That's just one aspect of it. So if you incorporate the water along with the garlic, the honey, the lemons, the broccoli, parsley, and so on, you're maximizing your health. You're creating better health for yourself. And if you incorporate that into your family's well-being, your family daily well-being, it's a benefit for everybody. Water, very, very important. Water, very, very, very important. So, folks, let's drink more water. You don't have to go buy the bottled water. Do like Miss TJ. I've done it myself. Boil the water. Put it in the refrigerator. You got some very good tasting water. Once you boil it and let it cool, and you put it in that old milk jug that you had the Kool-Aid or tea in, or whatever the case is, or your Kool-Aid pitcher. It's good tasting. Once you boil it, you will notice a difference. You will notice a difference. The water tastes clean, crisp, and it tastes fresh when you boil it. But have you ever wondered how come when you boil the water that it don't taste like it come out of your faucet? Have you ever wondered why some places you go, some states, the water tastes horrible? Every water treatment system in every state is different, or every city is different. They use different things to treat the water, to kill the bacteria and different things in the water. Every facility is different. Every facility got their own way of killing those different things in the water. It depends on how bad it is, first of all, or how much bacteria is in there. They know how much bacteria is in that water.